Oh yeah. Ooh. If you really like me, baby, wait for me. Yeah, when I get money, I go marry you. If you really like me, baby, wait for me. Yeah, you get for understand, say it take more than love for being a married woman. You see, marriage ceremony, not just one day. Hey, hey, for married life, baby, not for eternity. We can't forget everything. We gon' make
This
it.
is your boy Bakar King, Bax Production, representing SL4 TV, Sierra Leone. I'm going to have this exclusive interview with Sierra Leone R&B singer, Mr. Luzz Banks. Mr. Luzz Banks, welcome to our studio.
Thanks for having me. Mr. King.
Okay. So some people know who you are, some don't know who you are. You have traveled from Sierra Leone to the Gambian to Guinea, now in the UK.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So first of all, I would like you to introduce yourself to people to let them know who you are.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, world. This is Luzz Banks. I'm born as a Lucine Bangura from Sierra Leone, Freetown, and I am the third kid
Okay.
to my mom.
Okay.
And I spent my early years with my grandma
Okay.
of the provinces, the northern part of Sierra Leone.
So precisely Makini,
Kamabai.
Masimbi. Oh, Masimbi.
Yes.
So that's towards the Kono area.
The Kono
Diamond
area, yes.
Okay. That's where I was born too.
Yeah. And I spent a little bit of my teenage years in Mountain Court, Freetown,
Okay.
Sierra Leone, and some part of it in the Gambia, where I went to school.
Okay.
I moved to Gambia '98,
Okay.
August '98.
That's about the same time I came to Europe.
Yes,
All
just
right.
about the same time.
Okay.
I've lived in the Gambia since then. Been traveling in and out. That's where I've actually started doing music to a professional level, where I actually have to record all the things. Yeah, so yeah, that's just a bit of me.
Okay. All right. So we came to know you as an special artist because we have seen since you was in Sierra Leone, you have been working hard in your music, and at the same time, thinking back about the time you started doing music and then you released a music video which was played in the Gambia and probably in Sierra Leone. Have you released an album already?
No, I haven't actually released an album yet, but the works is on the way. I've been putting the work. Just so many inches coming on the way, and a conflict of priorities as well. Because as much as you want to do music, that are all the things that you have to you have to take into consideration. And one of the reasons why I couldn't release an album up to date is because I was schooling, and just a bit scared to like quit schooling and focus solely on music, which is like a one-way street. What if it doesn't happen? As far as targeting the Sierra Leone community, So yeah, along the way, I've come so far educational-wise, and so as the musical part of my life, and so I think it's just the right time now, to actually bring something very substantial, something that people will actually want listening to, something people that can relate to. So I'm actually working on that. I won't give you all the detail yet, but I'm working on that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are here. We are always following up how you're progressing in the music game. So since you came to the UK here, you met other rappers and singers who you knew back then in Gambia, because it's like the Gambia is a transit point for most of you artists that I know.
Exactly.
Every artist that I've interviewed, from Dayong to Leoene to Marvelous to you to Danny J, that are here in the UK,
Yeah.
most of you transit in the Gambia, and
Exactly.
you did song in the Gambia.
Yeah.
So why didn't you guys do your songs in Sierra Leone, but instead, in Gambia?
Okay, being the fact that we've been in Gambia for quite some time, and we're actually able to link up with so many Gambian-based producers. Of course, we've got Sierra Leone-based producers, someone like Leslie Godin, Malgo Records. Theo Morrison as well.
Okay.
He was also based in the Gambia. These are people that we can actually count as Sierra Leonean producers in the Gambia.
Okay.
So we actually just work on what we have, being that we temporarily stay in Gambia.
Yeah.
We work on what we have at the time being, until we actually have the time to relocate to Sierra Leone, which you might as well say never happened, because we already moved over here.
Okay.
Yes, I've actually met Dayong. I know Dayong way before we actually started recording, because we used to be in Gambia, and that's where it all started. And so it's Marvelous Habib, and Leoene, and Danny J, of course, yes. And so many lots of artists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm really curious about is how Sierra Leonean music are played in Sierra Leone, and that's according to the history that we have followed, and the survey, that it's only few artists that lives outside the country, that are based outside the country, that has the opportunity for their song to be played frequently inside Sierra Leonean clubs or on the radio.
Yeah.
I don't know what is your own idea about that, but that's according to some of the survey that we have. Like most of you guys here, because you are tied up in other things here, you don't have that time to go and promote your songs in Sierra Leone by yourself.
Exactly.
So in that case, even though the songs are very good, but because you're not there, your songs are not really played on a regular basis like those who are the home base in Sierra Leone. So what do you want to say about that?
Yes, I've actually heard about this. We are very much aware of how the music industry is run in Sierra Leone, and to be honest, it's heart-wrenching. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to knock the DJ's hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't play, you shouldn't play your home base, or you should as well play our songs. It just came to my knowledge recently that DJs are actually demanding
Financially, like
financial,
money.
The reason being that because looking at the history of how many artists the music industry has produced from 2000 to now, most of them, those that able to rise to that point as Sierra Leone superstars, they were also being boosted by DJs, and apparently the DJs are not considered.
Okay.
They are not given their respect that they do. So it is to that fact. I think DJs are also now charging every other artist, for them to have little something. But here is the thing: if an artist to be big, he needs a DJ, he needs a management, and he needs a promoter, and you need the audience.
Definitely.
And how this artist to be that big superstar to represent the whole nation, it has to first of all start from being heard.
Yeah.
If your song are not played on the radio where people can listen to it, you know, then obviously you might as well just end your career, because that's the genesis of it all. Yes. So you know, it's just a bitter fact that it is what it is at the way it is going on right now. But we're not going to knock the DJs hustle. We'll just, you know, beg them to please consider the industry, because if you guys have killed it now, there will be no future for those that are coming next after us.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Alright.
Yeah.
But what you've just done is like just getting the words out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna touch on that issue that in the music industry, we all know there are different factors that makes this thing become a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, taking into consideration the artist himself that is going to the studio.
Yeah.
Taking into consideration the studio where they go and do their music, the engineer that produced the beat or trying to put these lyrics together.
Yeah.
And from there, this CD is produced. It has to go outside to those who sell the CD.
Yeah.
You know, either is the ordinary man on the street or, you know, the marketing board.
Distribution.
And then you have also the DJs who are the main engineers to play this music on a radio station, where you have thousands of people can listen at one time. You know what I'm saying? They really promote it. You know what I'm saying? Radio station.
Yeah.
So everybody play their own part. But as you said before, most of the DJs that I interviewed in Sierra Leone that I spoke to personally told me the same thing, that look, we have helped a lot of artists to be where they are, and when they get to the faming point, they look down on us and don't pay no attention to us anymore. And sometimes, and we know artists might say, well, what do you want me to do? But we are human, everybody has a feeling, right? Everybody need to be praised at one time. So basically, if you guys as an artist ignore that the DJs are the guys that play your music, and the promoters are the guys who organize shows for you guys to able to make your money, because as we know, Australian music, CDs don't sell.
Exactly.
So it's only when you guys organize shows, people go and support, then you guys will be able to reap the benefits a little bit of what you guys have been doing. There's a lack of communication between all the bodies. Yeah.
You see, for a music industry to actually stand, I wouldn't want to talk about a specific country in Africa, but because we are very much aware as Sierra Leonean, you know, we're very much into other people's stuff. That's just natural. And the musicians that are fortunate enough to have able to blown the music industry back when it all started by Jimmy B, should be very much grateful. You know what I mean? But there are so many elements nowadays that actually contribute to the building that was initially we can consider a beautiful music building coming up. So much, and until recently now we've got foreign music, you know, being like a threat to the music that are produced in the country. I've been to Sierra Leone in 2009, I've been to clubs, and I see how people that used to hail Sierra Leone music to the high, now when they play Sierra Leone music, the dance floor go empty.
Damn.
You know, that just gives me a clear picture that there is an expiration to loyalty. What I mean by that is somebody being loyal to you for good arts, for good things that you produce. That loyalty does not last long. I mean, it's just heart-wrenching, you know, looking at how far we've come, and how low we've gone
Okay.
as well as the music industry. But I wouldn't want to dilate more on that. Apart from the negative part of it, we've also got good artists. We've got good music that keep coming up from our producers, from the record labels that are based in Sierra Leone, and so are those of us that are fortunate enough to have good studios over here, and we just need the people to support the music.
Okay.
They just need to support the music.
Okay. So you've been working on different tracks. Before we talk about your music video, your past album,
Yeah.
you're working out on different tracks. What studios do you produce your songs from?
Since I came to UK, I've actually been working. I did a couple of joints with different studios.
Okay.
One of them is Pump Lock Record
That's DJE.
in Hackney. Yeah,
Yeah.
DJE. What up? I've also worked in a studio in Islington.
Okay.
That's somewhere around, I don't know if it's central or east part of London, with Da Young, which is Now You Be the Girl.
Okay.
One of his songs that's going to be on this album.
Okay.
So there are loads of producers in here, but we haven't got like a union producers that we might work with to produce Sierra Leonean stuff.
Okay, hold on. I was born and grew up in Sierra Leone as a child to a teen. So I know what life is like in Sierra Leone. There are always challenges
Yeah,
within whatever status you are.
yeah,
So I'm not going to talk about my own experience because we are talking about you today right here. So as we have those challenges, what has been your own challenges and growing up in Sierra Leone as a child?